you think is what we're thinking of. But if we don't sing along to the feel that's in this song, we're gonna find that it's too late. We've got to tell those thinking haters to the dawning of a new day. A new day. Brothers and sisters, it's a new way. A new way. Listen to everything that you say. A new day. Forget the stupid games that you play. Join your hand in mine, 'cause we're running out of time. Just grab a verse and join right in. Forget about that doubt and sin.
Theory. There are two words. The active word is theory. Now, what is a theory? A theory is an idea, a supposition, a concept. I'll give you an example. In theory, if you purchase a raffle ticket, you can win a prize. As long as you do not purchase that raffle ticket, the win remains theoretical. However, once you purchase a raffle ticket, it is no longer a theory, it now becomes a possibility. And the more raffle tickets that you purchase, the more possible and eventually probable the win becomes. Such is the case with a conspiracy theory. When you charge someone with a conspiracy to murder 3,000 people, if you have no evidence, it is indeed a conspiracy theory. However, once you have a piece of evidence that supports the contention of a conspiracy, it then becomes a possibility. And the more evidence that you gather that supports that contention, the more probable and eventually, the more possible and eventually probable that contention is. I will give you an example of a conspiracy theory. On September 23rd of 2001, Condoleezza Rice gave a news conference and she made the following statement. She said, "We have definitive proof and evidence that links Osama bin Laden and the Taliban to the attacks on September 11th, and we will release this information in due time." Ladies and gentlemen, the world is still waiting. Furthermore, a guy that was researching the 9/11 issue came across the FBI website, and you can do that. You go to FBI.gov. And on there they have the 10 most wanted list. You click on the 10 most wanted, and of course you will find Osama bin Laden. And when you pull up his poster, and you look at what he's wanted for, nowhere is there a mention of the September 11th attacks. So a guy named Ed Haas from the Muckraker Report contacted the FBI. He spoke to a spokesperson from the FBI by the name of Rex Toom. He said, "Mr. Toom, why is there no mention of the 9/11 attacks on Osama bin Laden's website?" The response from Mr. Toom was, and I quote, "We have no hard evidence." So, ladies and gentlemen, when you charge someone with conspiracy to kill 3,000 people and you have no evidence, that makes the official story a conspiracy theory. And yes, you can call it BS if you want. And I will tell you that there are many, many people, many professionals, physicists, scientists, researchers, military personnel, airline pilots, all kinds of people that are challenging the official story. And our voices are growing stronger and stronger and louder and louder, and now the world is listening. Woo! We need to have a new investigation. No one can say definitively what happened, but what we can say is we know what didn't happen. It couldn't have possibly have been the result of a simple hijacking by a bunch of guys that trained on Cessnas. It couldn't have happened. One of the people that has been on the front line of investigating this and challenging the official story, the gentleman who was featured in our latest video about September 11th. How many folks have seen 9/11 Ripple Effect? Raise your hand. You need to have all those hands up. Check it out, folks, 9/11 Ripple Effect. And ladies and gentlemen, I bring to the microphone now gentlemen who you've seen on television. Of course, Bill O'Reilly tried to rake him over the coals, but that's what his job is. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Professor James Fetzer.
Theories. But if 19 Islamic fundamentalists hijacked 4 planes, outfoxed the most sophisticated air defense system in the world, and perpetrated these atrocities under the control of a guy in a cave in Afghanistan, then 9/11 involved a conspiracy. If we can't talk about conspiracies, we can't talk about 9/11. Why would this administration want to suppress public discussion of 9/11? To conceal the truth about the war, for example? Think of the big lies we've
So, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause